You are smart. You are beautiful. You are prosperous. You are abundant. You are rich. You are wealthy. And you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Goddess of Visibility session. We are celebrating the upcoming Goddess. I was going to say Goddess Temple, Goddess Temple Live, but no, it is our Goddess Visibility Temple. Visibility Temple is a new program that I am launching to help get you seen, get you paid, get you being the movement that you were born to be. So I'm excited to see y'all. What's up? You can learn more about that at the link below. tinyurl.com visibility temple, tinyurl.com/visibility temple. Great day, Goddess Sakina. Great day, Goddess Helen. Great day, Mom Life Alignment. Happy to see all of you. Okay, so let me just put this in the comments and then we can get into today's conversation. Visibility is money. That is today's conversation. Today's conversation is continuing from yesterday where we were talking about the visibility wound. So if you missed that, you can find the link on YouTube. I'm also going to make sure to repost it on Instagram, etc. But we're talking about your visibility is your money. Your visibility is your money. And so I want to give love and a shout out to everyone who already signed up for Visibility Temple. Y'all are already seeing that visibility is money because everybody who signed up early and who signs up today and who's signing up early got a free surprise bonus that I'm not going to talk about here because visibility is money. So what do I mean when I say that? Let me pull a card for us from Faces of Oshun Oracle deck. So let's say right now that there is an idea, a concept, a course, a book, a poem, a song, whatever it is inside you that is unsung. There's something in you that is unsung. Type unsung into the chat if you feel like there is something in you that is unsung, right? And the divine, we talk a lot about the law of assumption, the law of attraction, the divine spiritual laws of manifestation and creation. The divine source of all that is, the energy of the world, the universe, God, the Orisha, however you want to define the divine source energy, wants to reward you for this unsung thing that is within you, wants to say to you, hey, yes, Goddess, here's your reward in the form of cash, money, opportunities, blessings of any sort. If your energetic vibration, if you are vibrating at the frequency of don't look at me, don't see me, not ready yet, not enough yet, I still got to bake some more, still got to cook some more. If you are still vibrating, if you are vibrating at that frequency, then what is source energy, the divine, the most high going to say? Okay, bet. Fine. You're not ready yet? Good. Okay, that's what you're saying. Don't want to be seen? I won't see you. Don't want to be rewarded? Don't want to be connected? Don't want to be ignited? Absolutely. Your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. And so, interesting, look, what I pulled in talking about this, the energy of divine divine wrath, anger, resentment, vengeance. anger, resentment, vengeance, which is then what we have. We have the energy of wrath. We have the energy of feeling like, okay, why am I not there yet? Why is everybody else getting what they need? Why is everybody else somehow getting rewarded by the system, the algorithm, by life, by whatever? And why am I still unsung, unseen, hiding, shrinking, all of those things? We have a lot of wrath within us, a lot of anger. I know, because I used to be very much in that space where I felt like I had all these things that I needed to say, but I had convinced myself like, okay, you know, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. And then even when I felt I was ready, I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for myself to be found. I'm going to wait for life to find me. I'm going to wait for Hay House to find me. I'm going to wait for the divine to find me. I'm going to wait for blessings to find me. While I was hiding and shrinking and turning my frequency to off, turning my frequency to the off position. And so no matter how beautiful and brilliant and incredible you are, I know, because I'm looking at a room full of beautiful and brilliant and incredible human beings. Type I am beautiful into the comments. Let's just own that. Beautiful, incredible, and brilliant you are. If you have your lights turned off, your energetic frequency turned to the off position, which is the hiding position. If you've hit the hiding button in your life, then you are not going to be found. You are not going to be seen. It was, and I've shared this story before, it was so interesting to me on many different levels, from a point of view of a teaching and a learning point of view, that when I listened to the divine, when I listened to my ancestors and made the reach out, as uncomfortable and as awkward and as scary as it was, to Hay House through a connection, and it was terrifying, and it felt like it went against everything that would keep me safe, that would keep me secure. It felt like, you know, like just a risk of friendship, a risk of everything. When I did that and made contact with, you know, people who are now a part of my team at Hay House, and they said, yeah, we know about you. We've known about you. Some of them were following my work, but they did not reach out to me, while I was thinking, well, they should reach out to me, because I still had my lights off. Type lights off if you've got your lights off. Are your lights off right now? Type lights off. That is a visibility wound, a very profound and deep visibility wound. And it may come from, you know, it comes from all different places. That's why this visibility temple, the link is in the chat. This visibility temple is going to be so powerful, because the frequency at which you are vibrating, my frequency right now that I'm vibrating at, you know, whatever words we can assign to it, you can feel it. I can feel it. We can feel each other's energy. And it is the same exact thing when, you know, it's a very different frequency. Like, let's look at what Magical Unicorn is saying. I am beautiful, incredible, brilliant, enough, worthy. That is a very, very different frequency. That is a juicy, enlightened, awakened frequency. That is a frequency that says, you know, to the world, like, okay, let's pay attention. Let's gift her what she wants, what she needs. That is a very different vibration that is not just attached to words. So we can say words, we can say affirmations, you can say whatever you want. But if your body, your mind, body, and spirit are not in agreement that this is where we are, then you're in the lights off. Yikes. Yes, goddess, you're in the lights off frequency. And we need your lights on. We need your lights at full, bright, beautiful tilt. We need your lights bright and shiny. That is where your money is. That's where your money is. That's where your abundance is. That's where your blessings are. Does that make sense? So if you are saying, I want all of these things, and the divine says, okay, my love, okay, my beautiful, beloved, wonderful being, here is a gift for you that you have been, that I would like you to share with the world. Here is a purpose, even though you may not know what the purpose is yet, even though you may not see the whole staircase, the divine says, oh my goodness, I so love you and so see you as magical and powerful that I would like you to share this idea, this song. Then the world could be your family. The world could be your church, your synagogue, your mosque, your temple. The world could be your block where you live, or the world could be a world stage. But the divine says, okay, here's something that I need you to share, because visibility is currency, right? And I'm not saying that you have to, there are a lot of people that I know that build, very prosperous businesses where they're not the face of it. Visibility is a frequency. It's an energy. It's an energetic frequency, right? So you say, okay, so the divine says, okay, share, here it is. Here it is. Put this out there, and everything you want is on the other side of that. Thank you, Goddess Elizabeth. She says she likes my giggle. Everything is on the other side of that. And you say, thanks, God. Thanks, divine. But I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I've got to lose some more weight. I've got to get some more degrees or certifications. I've got to grow my hair a different way, go shopping, buy some different clothes. I've got to do these things to get ready. You are then holding yourself out of the stream of blessings. You are holding yourself out of the stream of magnetism in any way. Perfectionism in any face of perfectionism, any face of safety, any face of procrastination, all of those are different faces of fear that hold you away from your vibration of your money. Your frequency of visibility you have to allow it to be imperfect. Type into the comments, imperfect. Imperfection will be your greatest gift. Imperfection is magnetic. Imperfection is powerful. Oh my gosh, let me just share with y'all. So as most of you know, I have a toddler. I have a she's not even 3.5. She's almost 4 now. An almost 4-year-old, right? So at any point in time, things are not going to be perfect for me. If I wait, when I feel like, okay, get in the mindset of waiting for perfection, is when I am not going live. I'm not putting my voice into the world. I then do see a decrease in my my energy. I see a decrease in my opportunities. I see a decrease in my money, to be frank and honest with you, when I am hiding and shrinking and holding back, because that's the energetic frequency that I'm putting out there. But when I have the frequency of do it imperfect, show up and instead of, I like to think in my head that the things that I enjoy, my brand is glam, this is all in my mind, that I have a glam idea of myself. But a Paw Patrol cup is, this is what is, what I, in putting together, my quick studio for today in my house where I'm only living on 2 floors out of 4 right this minute. This is the very best that I can do. And I am happy about that. I am proud of that. I feel good in that. I am, yes, imperfectly perfect. I am imperfectly magical. I am imperfectly, blessed, perfectly blessed, in my imperfections. I am perfect in my imperfections. Yes, imperfection is powerful. Imperfection is powerful. So I'm still here with my old school collar popped with all the the perimenopausal or menopausal weight that I've put on in the past 6 months when I've been sitting at my laptop, engaged writing my romantasy novel. And this is the very best that I can do. And it's okay. It's not only okay, it is divine. Your imperfection is divine. When you look out at a garden, when you look out at a farm, a harvest, it's not all pretty. It's not, every single flower doesn't look the same, but it's beautiful. It's not all pretty, but it's beautiful. It's not all pretty, but it's gorgeous in its imperfection. It is absolutely beautiful in its imperfection. And your abundance, your prosperity, your money, your divinity is all in the frequency of you being unapologetically you. Like, what a relief. What a relief that you don't have to be anybody else but you. You get to be you. And that's what I mean when I talk about getting paid for being yourself. You get to be you. In fact, like, I had a whole list of talking points and topics for today's talk, and I haven't even looked at that document once and talked about the things that I wanted to talk about, because in being imperfectly perfect, the divine tapped me on the shoulder and gave me a whole different direction to take this in. And so the healing of your visibility wound, I was going to say vulnerability wound, it's the same thing, is connected to you, mind, body, spirit, being unapologetically you, which is a different energy than the energy of fear, of hiding, of regret. We don't want to be in regret. We don't want to be in regret. Oh my God, even as I'm looking, I'm like, I got a mustache, like, like there's like like all kinds of, as my daughter pointed out to me, she's like, Mom, you got a mustache. I'm like, yes, I do. She said, but why? Why, Mommy? Why do you have a mustache? I just, because Mommy hasn't had a chance to take care of the mustache. So right now, that is what it is. And all of that is beautiful. All of that is perfect. All of that is wonderful. All of that is wonderful. And so what we are going to be doing, the reason why I'm calling, I had a program many years ago, and I probably will add this also to your free bonuses with the Visibility Temple. I had a program many years ago called the Visibility Lab. And that was a very powerful program, but it was still totally different than this program that I'm talking about. This is a Visibility Temple, because this is you releasing, healing your visibility wound and seeing yourself as divine source energy. And then you daring to come forward in that energy. Oh, thank you, Goddess Helen. You daring to shine unapologetically. Unapologetically. And does that mean that people will say, oh, that everybody's going to say, oh my gosh, you're wonderful, you're perfect, you're incredible? No, it does not mean that at all. It does not mean that at all. She said she just bleached her mustache. Yes, it doesn't mean that, that everything is going to be perfect and that your family is going to say, you are wonderful and you are perfect and all of that. No. But what it means is that the people who are magnetized and attuned to your frequency, the people who can read into your energy and say, aha, oh my goodness, this is what has been calling me forward. The people who are magnetized toward you, your perfect soulmate tribe, as beautiful and as imperfect as they might be as well, are going to say, yes, are going to move toward you, are going to open their hearts and open their minds to your song, your music, your brilliance, your beauty. We were talking about D'Angelo yesterday, and not dying with your music still in you, not dying and feeling unsung. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about necessarily physical death, because there are a lot of folks who've been, I've been through it, who feel like, you're dead, but you're just still walking through life. No, that is a death too. That's a death too. We don't want any of that. We reject and rebuke all of that. What we want is you in your beautiful, divine, incredible self, saying yes to the highest and fullest expression of you. Saying yes to the highest and fullest expression of you. And so then you're not feeling unsung. You're not feeling like hiding and shrinking and not ready yet. You're not feeling like, if only, if only I lose 10 pounds, if only I had a perfect background to film, if only I had a better phone or better camera to film on, if only I had all of these things, if only, if only, if only. No. The divine is saying yes to you when you are saying yes to yourself. And then that is the frequency that's going to call forward the people that are attuned to your frequency. That is then your own specific personal divine frequency, your own specific divine frequency that yes, looks imperfect and may look imperfect to others and may look imperfect to you, but that is okay, because then you're living on mission. You're living in vibration. And then if you are launching a book, a course, a whatever it is, the right people find you. And so I shared with you yesterday, and we'll share with you again, that, there's a saying, new level, new devil, that, as I was preparing the curriculum for this, I realized, hey, I need to level myself up too, that I've been resting on my laurels. I've been hiding in a degree of comfort. I've been holding myself back. And so it's beautiful, because there's always an unfolding. There's always an unfolding. There's always an evolution. While we are still alive and thriving, type into the comments, alive and thriving, while we still have breath, there will always be a new unfolding for us if we choose to accept it. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. There will always be a new level, a new opportunity. And before we go today, I want to just touch on, I'm going to see some of y'all in a little bit who are in Manifest Your Magic Moon Circle. I'll see y'all in a bit. I want to just touch on, a few weeks ago, someone said in Manifest Your Magic Moon Circle, she was talking about, that Michael Jackson, she said Michael Jackson used to say that he was scared that if he didn't take a song, if the divine gave him a song to sing and he didn't take that song and put it out there, he was scared that then God was going to give it to Prince. And what I shared in Manifest Your Magic Moon Circle, the beautiful thing is that a Michael Jackson song is not a Prince song. And so even if there are things that you have held back on, that you then feel like, oh, it's too late, I missed my window. I missed my window on launching a YouTube or launching an Instagram. I missed my window on putting that book out there or that deck out there, because that person already did it. She already did it. That person already did it. So I missed my window. No, you missed that. And that's okay. That's wonderful. And that person, whoever got that mission and then put it out there, did it in a way that would never be the way that you would put it out there. So even if Michael Jackson missed a song and the Most High took it and gave it to Prince, it then is a Prince song. And a Prince song is going to be phenomenally Prince. And a Michael Jackson song is going to be phenomenally Michael Jackson. And a you song is going to be phenomenally you. Phenomenally you. And there are always more blessings to be had. No matter what's going on in the news, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what you are afraid of today, no matter in the ways that you held yourself back and hid and shrunk yesterday, there are new blessings always for you, new ways to be alive and thrive. And so consider this to be a sacred invitation. I made this visibility temple for you. It is 4 days. You can find out more at tinyurl.com/visibility temple. 4 days. It's a 4-day intensive within a all kinds of bonuses attached to that. There's a way for you to also get the license and resell it. If you want to sell something but don't know what you want to sell yet, get the license to this and resell it yourself and keep the money all yourself, and that's your business, and do that, because we need you. We need your magic. We need your mojo. Yes, Goddess Helen. And we need your song. We need your song. All right. So come back and hang with me tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right wherever you are watching this right now. And all of my Manifest Your Magic Moon Circle people, I will see y'all in a little bit. And everyone else, everybody go to tinyurl.com/visibility temple, and let's do this. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. Love y'all. Bye.